Okay, so I'm just going to run through another example for you, and then I'll correct the homework from last night, that question 8. Yeah, so if we're just asked to investigate if the points 7 minus 5 and 8 minus 6 are outside, inside, or on the following line, or on the following circle, x minus 4 to be squared plus y plus 1 to be squared is equal to 25. So quite simply, if we're investigating if it's on the line, outside or inside the circle, all I'm going to do is I'm going to label the first point x and y, and I'm going to sub in to see if it's on the line. Okay. So x there, I'm going to let my x equal 7. 7 minus 4 to be squared plus y, which is going to be minus 5, plus 1 to be squared is equal to 25. 7 take away 4 is 3 to be squared, plus minus 5 plus 1 is minus 4 to be squared is equal to 25. 3 squared is 9, plus 4 squared is 16 is equal to 25. 9 plus 16 is 25 is equal to 25. Therefore, it's on the line, okay? So therefore, the point 7 minus 5 is on the line. So then if we take a look at the second point, so our second point there is 8 minus 6, and our equation is x minus 4 to be squared plus y plus 1 to be squared is equal to 25. So again, I'm going to label my points x and y, and I'm going to sub in. So my x is now 8 minus 4 to be squared plus y is minus 6 plus 1 to be squared is equal to 25. 8 minus 4 is 4 to be squared plus minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5 to be squared is equal to 25. 4 squared is 16 plus 5 squared is 25 is equal to 25. 16 then plus 25 is 41. That's not true, so it's not on the line, okay? And then because this is the radius squared, okay, we can say because this number, because 41 is bigger than 25, okay, it must be outside the circle, okay? So we could say the point eight minus 6 is outside the circle. And you can even say as 41 is bigger than 25. That would be sufficient enough. Okay, so if we had got, say, 16 is equal to 25, then we would say it's inside the circle. Okay. Alright. So hopefully that's okay. It's because this is r squared, okay? And this equation here is equal to r squared. So if this then, if it's bigger, it must be outside the circle, as because this is r squared. This is the circle. That's how far out all the points can be. And if it's smaller, then it must be inside the circle. Or if it's equal to, it's on the circle. Okay. So that's actually really easy there. So I'll just run through question 8. So for question 8 then, we were given the equation of the line m, which is x minus 2 to be squared, plus y plus 3 to be squared is equal to 34. And we're asked to find the a and b, the points a and b, which are the x-intercepts of m. So we can say that y there is going to be equal to 0. So subbing into our equation, x minus 2 to be squared plus y, which is going to be 0, plus 3 to be squared is equal to 34. x minus 2 then is squared, plus 0 plus 3 is 3, and that squared is equal to 34. So if I write this out, x by x minus 2, minus 2 by x minus 2, plus 3 squared is 9 is equal to 34. X by x is x squared, minus 2 by x is 2x, minus by plus is minus, 2 by x is 2x, plus, minus by minus is a plus, and 2 2's is 4, plus 9 is equal to 34. Okay, so x squared then, minus 4x, plus 13 is equal to 34. I'm going to take off 34 off both sides. X squared then minus 4x, and 13 take away 34 then is minus 21 is equal to 0. And then we use our guide rule. So 21 by 1 is 21. 1 by 21, 3 by 7. And they're all the factors 21. So we need to get back 4. It's a minus 4x, so the bigger number is going to be the minus. So x squared plus 3x minus 7x minus 21 is equal to 0. So again, plus 3x minus 7x is minus 4x, so we haven't changed that in there. Then we're taking the first two terms and taking out what's in common, what divides into both. X does. So x squared divided by x is x, our sign is plus. 3x divided by x is just 3, our sign is minus. What divides into 7x and 21? It's 7. Minus 7x divided by minus 7 is just x. Minus 21 divided by minus 7, or the minus by minus is going to become plus. And 21 divided by 7 is 3. So we can say that x minus 7 by x plus 3 then is equal to 0. So we can say that x minus 7 is equal to 0 and x plus 3 is equal to 0. So if I add 7 to both sides, my x minus 7 plus 7 is 0, and 0 plus 7 is 7. And then if I take off my 3 off both sides to solve for my x is plus 3 minus 3 is 0 is equal to minus 3. So my intercepts then is 7, 0, and minus 3, 0. Okay, but now I need to know which is x and which is y. Well, I could see that A there is on the minus side of the x-axis, and B is over on the positive side of the x-axis. So that's how I know. So again, we'd have to match those up correctly to get full marks there. Okay, it was drawn for us, so A and B match up to a particular point. Okay. And then the second part of that question tells us that A and B are endpoints of the diameter of the circle N. Find the equation of N. Okay, so to find N, the equation, we need to know the center. So the center is going to be the midpoint. Okay. Let's label them x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm finding my center. So my midpoint then is equal to x1, what did I label x1? It's 7, plus x2, what did I label x2 is minus 3, all over 2. y2, what did we label y2 is 0, plus y1, which is 0, all over 2. 7 take away 3 is 4 over 2 by 0. So our midpoint then, or our center of N there, is 4 divided by 2 is 2, 0. So there's our centre point. So to find the equation of the circle, we need to know the centre point and we need to know the radius. So the radius is the distance from the centre out to one of the points. So again, if I just label this x2, y2, and I use my first point there, the distance formula is x2 minus x1 to be squared plus y2 minus y1 to be squared. So if I sub in then to that, so my x2, what to label x2 is 2, minus x1, what to label x1 is minus 7 to be squared, plus y2, which is 0, minus y1, which is 0 to be squared. So say my 2 minus 7 is minus 5 to be squared. That all goes to 0. Minus 5 squared then is 25. The square root of 25 is 5. And that is our radius. Okay. Sorry. So now we found the centre. So the centre is the midpoint between the two endpoints. Right, the tallest there were the diameter, the endpoints of the diameter. So we find the centre, the midpoint to find the centre, and then we use from the centre to one of the 2 points, it doesn't matter which one, the distance between to find the radius. So we know the radius is 5 and we know our centre is 0, 2, so we can say that's h. Okay, and our equation of a circle is x minus h to be squared plus y minus k to be squared is equal to r squared. So subbing in then to the formula, x minus h, which is 2 to be squared, plus y minus k, which is 0 to be squared, is equal to the radius squared, which is 5 squared. So x minus 2 to be squared plus y squared, then y take away 0 is just y, and squared is equal to 25, and that is our equation of n. And that is the homework corrected there. Okay, so that wasn't so bad, I don't think. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, lads. If there's any more questions or anything on any of that, please let me know. Okay, thanks.